Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Sweet Susie's channel. It's been a while. I don't care if I have anybody in right now because it gives me time to tell you what all is going on. Um, this is going to be a reverse tarot troll tag, I think, and the person who started it was Tom Benjamin. He's the one that started the tag, and being as we're part of like the spiritual community, because I'm like of both paths. I do tarot, I do the witchy thing. Um, we all seem to come across a rather large amount of kooks and trolls. So instead of trolling in a negative light, this is a positive way of trolling. So all I'm basically going to do is give you and I didn't write it down. I just wanted to get it out because I said weeks ago that I was going to do it, and I didn't get around to it. But I guess the gentleman who started the tag did a contest, and they did have, excuse me, a winner, which I can't think of their name right off the top of my head. But I wanted to, I'm gonna be looking at my phone so I can tell you exactly what tarot um, channels it is that I subscribe to, um, and to give them like a little shout out. Basically, is what you're doing is shouting people out. But so I'm gonna hurry up and get started here. Um, there's a lot of people. Scarlet Moon is probably the newest one that I subscribe to. I heard about him through live chat on Avalon Spiritual Odyssey, um, her channel, um, which she is another one of the tarot channels that I do pay attention to and watch. Her and her Spread This Witches crew, which consists of her and Alora Rain and Chase Two Owls. They have what they call Spread This Witches, and they talk about witchy things, and they talk a lot about tarot. And they are all, I'm subscribed to them as well. And then which Scarlet Moon's amazing. If you get the chance, you need to check him out. I do believe he has 2 channels. I can't think of the name of the other one. Another one I watched, and she was one of the first, was Arwen Lynch. And she's the tarot mother of the tarot community here on YouTube. So check her out. The Truth and Story. She has a lot. She just recently published her own Lenormand deck. You could go check her out. She does a lot of great reviews with, you know, like Lenormand and Marseille and the different types of tarot and oracle decks. Another new one that I have subscribed to was Cape Cod Creatures. You could go check her out. Mindful Tarot is another one. Two Spirit is another one. Tarot Map, Tiferet Tarot, Readings by Veronica Rose. She's another one I like and I subscribe to. I'm going to move this so we can, it's probably going to, yeah, I don't, hold on here, folks. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I'm really stinking new to this stuff. Okay, I lost everything. Now I don't even know if I'm live. Trying to see if I can see the chat. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now. Hi, Adrian. Hello, Aqua, Julie. Now that I see where you're at here, I'm gonna pop the chat out so I can see if I can see the chat. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now. Hi, Adrian. Hello, Aqua, Julie. Now that I see where you're at here, I'm gonna pop the chat out so I can see if I can see the chat. Now we got an echo. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now. Hi, Adrian. Hello, Aqua, Julie. Now that I see where you're at here, I'm gonna pop the chat out so I can see if I can see the chat. Now we got an echo. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left it alone. Okay. See if that got rid of the echo. Okay, so anyway, I'm also subscribed to Readings by Veronica Rose. Dead Cheeky is good. She's flippin' hilarious. I love her style because I think she would be somebody good to get reading from because you feel like you could just pour your heart out to her, but the same token, she'd give you no bullshit, you know. She'd tell you how it was, even if you didn't like what it was that she had to say, you know. So we got her. We got Jennifer Ball. She is another one. She is a major moderator for Spread This Witches and for Avalon. Very sweet lady. I have Nobody Here. I think she's from the UK and she really knows her stuff. Let's see here. Missy's Enchanted Channel. I believe she's from New York because she's got that New York or New Jersey accent. She's really good too. Another one that I recently subscribed to was Shamanic Arawak Priestess. She's another good one. She lives in Pennsylvania, but is originally from New York, and I think she said she's Puerto Rican, but she's just really got a good vibe to her. I really like her. Um, the Tarot Alchemist. Oh, good Lord. I subscribed to like almost everybody that subscribed to me. And then everybody they like seeing. So I try to keep up with everybody. Hi, Sweet Pea. How you doing, Corina? So I try to subscribe to everybody that I'm subscribed to. And then when people suggest somebody, I'll go check them out. And I'll generally, especially if they're new, I'll go subscribe to them as well. So I make sure I get, all kinds of people, because I just believe it's good to help your fellow community member out. So anyway, that's why I have so many people on my subscribe to list. Oh, that's good, sweetie. I'm glad you're having a good day. Oh, I lost it. Good Lord have mercy. Lizarin is another one. Crystal Wise Witch. Avalon Spiritual Odyssey. I'll mention her again because I just love Avalon. She's fucking hilarious. Some of the shit she says is just, absolutely funny. Let me see here. Divine Gypsy's another good one. I've got down further into the list. Katie Flowers, Keldon. I believe he's making his own deck right now. Maven Unmasked, she's another one. Maha's Treasure Box, Norse Pagan Tarot Witch. Let me see here. I think it's Scarlet Moon Magic is the same guy that was Scarlet Moon. He's got like one for, I think, astrology and one for tarot, I believe. I think that's how that his thing is. Let's see. The Tiger's Abyss is another one. He's got a series right now that if you like the Marielle, he's studying the Marielle. Tom Benjamin, which is the guy that I got this tarot tag from. Gee willikers. I got so many people. I can't tell because there's so many of them that not only do they do like witchcraft, they do tarot too. So it's kind of like hard to because some of them do more witchcraft than tarot, and some of them do more tarot than witchcraft. It's just whew. I think that's it. Embrace the Moon Tarot Talk. That's another one. Empathic Tarot. She's another one. Evelyn Timeless is another one. I think I got everybody that does tarot. Oh, Kelly Bear. She's another one. Yep, I think that's about it. I think I got all of them that do tarot. So, that was supposed to be my, oh, thank you. That was supposed to be what they call a reverse tarot tag. So, instead of like trolling on people in a negative way, it's supposed to be like the exact opposite. It's trolling in a good way. So you're getting the name of their channel out there, and just kind of, it's kind of like Be the Witchy Change, only it's tarot related. Because you see so many people just troll negative things. We get a lot of Jesus believers or Christians that troll the channels. You know, I'm sure the witchy people in this room right now understand what I'm talking about. A couple weeks ago, I wasn't even making videos a few weeks ago, and somebody had left something on my channel, and I ended up deleting it because they were telling me that it was against God and abomination to be a witch and a tarot reader, and I'm gonna burn in hell. Like, okay, well, you have fun with that, but it does not bother me one bit. I'll just delete this instead of like feeding the troll. I deleted it. So it is what it is. So how's everybody doing today? You're still learning tarot. Yeah, it's not one of those things that you can just like I thought, oh, I'll read this book and I'll know what I'm doing. Guess what? I delved down the rabbit hole and um realized that there's so much to tarot than what I thought there would be, and so many different layers to it, and so many different things that you could, hell, I didn't even know before, you know. When I started my witchy path at the same time I started with tarot. And my matter of fact, my 3-year anniversary is coming up um November 16th. That is the day I started making videos for my channel, and I decided that this was the path I wanted to do. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could do flashcards with them, but yeah, because those I started out with the Rider Waite, and the Rider Waite is so freaking difficult. Like it, I just couldn't jive with it. But I realized if I, you know, wrote down on the back like the few keywords, that it kind of like gave your intuition a jump start. Oh yeah. Watching you in bed is got early. Start at work tomorrow, but other than that, I'm good. Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to see you come back. You've been greatly missed by a lot of us. And coffee in the morning has not been the same without you. So, you need tea time, Aqua. Tea time with a little bit of scotch. Yeah, but I also realized too that um, like I'm probably gonna do another video eventually about a soul deck. Um, because I think that with tarot cards, like, or even oracle cards, if you're an oracle lover, um, you always get that one deck that just jumps out and it grabs you. And I like have 2 of those decks, and that was the Goddess Tarot, the Triple Goddess Tarot. It just jumped out and grabbed me in the Journey of the Hidden Realm, because I just love the little bitty fairies. They're so fucking cute. And it's so pagan themed, and I just I don't know what it is. It's just like this in my heart that I just love that deck. Um, and like A couple of them remind me of my kids, my boys, the Fool card. I wished I would have brought it out here, but he's like got blonde colored hair, and it looks like he's screaming at the top of, his lungs at the world. And that it reminds me of my oldest son that way. Whiskey. Oh God, yes, I would love to have the all the Druid oracles. Because I've got the Druid craft deck, I'd like to have the Druid oracle for the plant and the animals. That way I have all three. But if you can find that plant one, good luck, sweetheart, because the last time I seen it was like $100, and that was the cheapest, and that was on Amazon. But that's been a couple months ago I seen that. Now, there was somebody in the tarot marketplace that was trying to had it up for trade, but she only wanted specific decks to trade it for, and I didn't have any of those specific decks. So, yes, I was having withdrawals from Corey's channel too. An altar tour, one video. I love your altar. It's dark sometimes. Maybe it's my phone. It's probably because my bedroom has got 2 windows and it's got curtains over them, and I like my bedroom nice and dark when I sleep in it, but I will try my best to get a lit, I don't know if you could, I'll try. Maybe if I take you with me, I'm taking my laptop here. Can you see it? Adjust it here. Hopefully you can see it. But I got little Lego peoples that the boys gave me, and I put them at the full moon back in June or July. And this one, she's like a shield maiden. She's got her little shield there. And this other one's like a veterinarian. And Bridget has all kinds of animals that correspond with her. But I keep my oils on my altar and stuff, so they're charged. The copper is for Bridget because that's one of her metals. I have a carnation because that's one of her flowers, and it's a red one. That's my divination oil from here. This right here is my family harmony spell that I've been working on, and what I use for one of my working candles. Prosperity bowl. I got some more stuff over here. Those are my offerings for Odin. My Florida water, my money oil, Odin oil, Odin's candle that I use for him, his chalice. This right here is a mother's protection spell. And then I got, a picture my son did of Odin, and my altar cloth, and a possum skull. That was for my kid. I've got flowers that I've collected on nature walks. Peach selenite, my altar tile. This my son made when he was a junior or sophomore or something like that. I have a amethyst and another little deal. It just kind of reminded me of Odin, and that's it. I hope you can see that. I got like a lantern too for Bridget, and inside that is a candle, and there you go. Inside that is a candle, and it's honey scented. So, okay, I hope you can see everything. Oh. So I got till like 3 o'clock or 5 after, and then I gotta go because the kids will be home. But um, but yeah, that's everything that's on my altar. I'm sorry if I'm breathing like a heifer, but um, I have to go see my doctor next week, and that's when I'll be able to get my medication and everything for my asthma. It really sucks having asthma and COPD. Um, and I'm telling you, anybody here, if you like smoke, you try your hardest to quit because that, especially if you're as young as I am and breathing like that, it's horrible. Um, and I'm not trying to be anybody's mommy or anything, but it sucks being so young, and having breathing problems already. I didn't think I would have breathing problems till I was at least 50 or 60. Then I could see, but here I am only 39 and I'm already having breathing issues. So, and I haven't smoked a cigarette in 4 years. 4 years, the 14th of March. So, if that tells you anything. Yes, we need to do a live chat together, Karina. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm just kind of catching up on what you guys said here in chat. Dead insects and frogs everywhere. You know what? This is crazy because um like the property that our trailer courts and behind us are like 2 retention ponds, and that's like 2 blocks away from my house. And a couple of weeks ago we were mowing and my son made fun of me, guys. Okay, my son Keegan made fun of me because we were mowing, and there's like this particular area where the dog goes to the bathroom. It's very thick and it's very hard to mow. And I started mowing and seeing something, jumping, and I stopped, and here it was a little frog. And I made my son, and it pissed him off, but I made my son pick up the little frog and let it loose in the street because the yard wasn't really safe because I'm trying to mow it at that time. And he picks that one up, and I'm telling you what, we picked up 3 or 4 more, taking them out into the street. But we had little baby, I mean, they were like this big, little baby frogs, toads. They're ugly, so I'm assuming they're probably toads because I think they have bumpy skin, right? They were just like itty bitty little critters. But he was so mad because I would have him pick him up, and take him out into the street because I didn't want to hit him with a mower. He's like, "They're just baby frogs, Mom." I said, "I know, son, but I don't like the idea of killing a little baby." He's like, "Oh my God, Mom, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm serious." But yeah, I couldn't believe all the little toads that we had in our yard. Yeah, frogs are creepy. I don't like touching them, and he doesn't either. So he ran into the house and grabbed grocery bags and put over his hands to pick them up. Frogs bring you luck. Well, I think these were turds. Oh my God, I can't talk. Toads, little bitty toads. Yeah, I've had my asthma too, Aqua, since I was real little. So, um, when I was born, uh, when my mom was in delivery having me, I choked on the amniotic fluid, and my breathing has probably been screwed up ever since then, because she said that after that happened, I was in the NICU for 24 or 48 hours. So, and she had to wait 24 hours just to hold me, but I was in NICU for 48. So maybe it started then. I don't know. Turds. Well, screaming. Yeah, he was pretty freaking. Oh, God. Lovely. Karina, lovely. I've had that too. I think I've already told the story of the shadow people. I've seen a lot of shadow people in my house in Huntington, and it freaked me out a lot of the time. I would try to be like, I didn't see it, I didn't see it, I didn't see it. I would tell myself you didn't see anything, and try to ignore it, because if I like let myself go there, I probably would have scared myself. But just a little bit of quiet time is so nice. But it's going to be like when they walk in. Uh-huh. Yep. It's like well, I can tell you a story. Um I was maybe 13 or 14. And like those of you that really close to me know that my grandfather, he passed away when I was 12, and we were still living in the house. And no, vaping doesn't bother me. Now, if I'm around somebody that's smoking an actual cigarette, it bothers me. But vaping doesn't bother me so much. um, but anyway, so my grandma had gotten pneumonia, and she was in the hospital for a while. My favorite are the custards. Those are my favorite flavors for vaping. But so my grandma was away. She was in the hospital. So that left me and my brother there by ourselves. And he was okay by himself, you know. A lot of times he hung out in his room a lot, and talked to his fish, whatever. And I told him that I was going over to a friend's real quick, that I would be right back. Because my brother is mildly mentally handicapped. I mean, he could be alone by himself for, little bits of time. So I left him and went with my friend over to her house because we were going to see if she could spend the night. Well, we were going out the back door instead of the front door, and the sun sets in the west and not the east, right? Well, my front door was at the east, and we were going out the west door. And that's where the sun was going down. Her and I both at the same time, I don't know what compelled us, both at the same time, looked over at the chair that my grandpa used to sit in. And mind you, after he died, we moved that chair so nobody would sit in it. And we moved it over by the east door. Her and I both looked, and at the same time, there's sunlight. It looked like sunlight pouring in through that window, and right there in that chair he sat. It was almost as if he were saying, I'm here and I'm watching you. So her and I both looked at each other, and we were like, fuck! And we ran like scaredy little cats, and ran all the way to her house. And I'm like, I know that I wasn't the only one that saw that, and she's like, "No, I saw it too." She's like, "I'm not sure I want to spend the night over at your house tonight. Maybe when your grandma's home again, I'll stay the night over there, but I'm not staying over there. If you want to come over to my house and stay the night, you can come to my house and stay the night, but I'm not staying the night at your house." So, but that was like one of my first time seeing my grandpa. Okay. Me too, Olive. Hey, you know what? I don't know if you got to see her or not, but oh, what was her name? Okay. Um, I hate that because I can't think. Okay. Her name is Shamanic Arawak Priestess. She gave you a shout out on her channel today. So I was like, yay, somebody else loves Olive as much as I do. Um, but I was like, way, man. Because she said that she was like one of your first subscribers. I was like, she is totally cool. I really like her so far. But I like when I hear people like giving you guys shout outs because like you're among my first subbies too. And I love that. I love that a lot of us, we just like shoot the shit and talk about, anything and everything. Some people seem to have this screwed up misconception that all we do when we get together is cast spells on everybody and hex and curse and do all kinds of crazy shit. But that's not what the witchy community really is about. Yes, we do. Like I said, when I was talking about at the beginning of my tarot troll, yeah, the reverse tarot troll, uh, I started out watching just a couple of channels, and I would watch those channels and they would shout out channels and I would go check them. And then it's just like big snowballs. So yeah, it does run in circles, one way or another. And you get to meet some really cool people. And that's one of the things I've loved about YouTube, is all the people that I've met. And I want to tell you all, I really appreciate that you messaged me the other day just to see if I was okay. And I really appreciate that. It meant a lot to me. Because I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos. It was like aggravating, try to do live with, like my son, I don't mind, but the boyfriend, he likes to poke fun and it just gets kind of aggravating. And then my son and the boyfriend both feed off of each other, and it's so distracting. I just can't do it with those two. They're nuts. So, Wayward Son. I think that I've subscribed. I'm not sure. Let me see here. Wayward Son. Oh. I see. Is it? I don't know if you probably can't see it. Okay. Yeah, I've been subscribed to her too. don't know if you can see her or not. Yeah, it's hard to show a video on a video, but there you go. But yeah, I've been subscribed to her. I like her too. Yep. Nathan Witch 13 King. Let's see here. Nathan Witch 13 King. Okay. Is that all one word or? Hmm. Oh, 15. Nathan Witch 15 King. If you can find his let me see here, Joy. If you can find his thing, I just made you moderator. So if you can find his thing right off the bat, you can come in and drop his link. That way everybody can find him. He's finished making a correct video. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm getting ready to get off here anyway. Like I said, in another 10, 15 minutes, everybody's going to start piling in, and I don't, it's chaotic. It's hectic. It's crazy as hell. There you go. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. So now I can just like tap on his link and hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Nathan Witch 15 King. And I subscribed. So there we go. Okay, y'all. So I appreciate everybody stopping in and checking out my boring video. I know I didn't have much to say or much to talk about, but I really do appreciate the fact that y'all came in and talked with me and hung out with me here. I know it's been a while, and now that the kids have started school, we're getting the first well, no, actually, wait, this is the first full week of school. So now that they're back to school, hopefully I can start making videos on a regular basis and whatnot. I know I've got a bunch of stuff that I'd like to share and do. I know I've been trying to go slowly through my tarot decks and give a review for each one. So I'll probably finish those up before Christmas because I know once Christmas comes, I'll be getting more decks. And my birthday's only 2 weeks after Christmas. So I'll have more decks to show then. So the But I want to do that. And I'm also in a Facebook group with Snow Orchid, and it's for newbies like me. And we get to go at our own pace, and she helps us out with a study plan. And I've got to start doing my elements. So I'm going to start learning about the elements soon. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a beautifully blessed Thursday. And I loved seeing your beautiful faces here. And I hope that the next time I have another chat, live stream, whatever, I'll see y'all again. Until next time, much love and many blessings, y'all. Bye.